Today, Kevin and I have three very random snacks to try for you. These are the Gardetto's Italian cheese blend. This is the corn nuts loaded taco.
And these are the new late night Doritos Sizzlin Cheeseburger.
These were bought at three different places for three different prices. The Doritos were bought at Kroger. They were $5.79. The corn nuts were bought at Circle K. They were $1.89. And the Gardettos were bought at Casey's, and they were $4.29.
Ridiculous.
Wow. Almost as much as those Doritos. I know the Gardetto's Italian cheese blend has been around for a while. We have tried a lot of Gardettos on the channel. If you type in Tammy Down Gardettos, they'll come up. We had not tried these, so I'm sure everybody else has tried them but us, but I wanted to try them. So here we go. It just says Italian cheese blend snack mix. It is a 5.5 ounce, 155 gram bag, 4.5 servings per container. A half a cup, 32 grams is 150 calories. And it just says crunchy pieces. There's literally, they're made by General Mills, distributed by General Mills, but there's no, like, what you're gonna get in here. There's no description on here at all. So
they usually have the little bagel chips and pretzels and
yeah, there's a bunch of little things here. Yeah. Okay, so there's
these are like my favorite.
You have a pretzel stick, and then you have a regular little mini pretzel, and then you have a bagel chip, and then this is like a little bread stick.
You get all fat pretzels too.
And then what is this? Is that a nut? Oh no, that's just a bread stick.
There's a fat pretzel
or a pretzel stick.
Right there.
I got that. Oh. There's 4 things in there.
I see 5. There's 2 different colors of these too.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't think so. You think that
that's clearly 2 different colors. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just.
I think it's just you got.
Here, I'll put the pail on.
I think it's just what you got.
Okay, you got to go with the whole thing, or one at a time.
Sorry, I tried a breadstick. I would not recommend smelling in that bag because it smells like funky cheese. That's what it smells like to me.
That's how I eat all the time.
What? Well, I'm trying to get it all in my mouth at one time.
I like the flavor. It does taste like a kind of a Parmesan, some other kind of cheese, who knows.
It doesn't have any funky flavor. It does have dried cheddar cheese.
Yeah, I got the cheddar.
Cheddar cheese, and then you already said Parmesan, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Parmesan, Romano. It has onion powder, which you get. Yeah. I like this a lot. Mm-hmm. It's different than what I expected. I don't know why I was expecting, when it said Italian, I was expecting to taste some sort of like a red sauce.
Oh no.
Like, you know, you can buy crackers.
But these are Italian cheeses, so.
Exactly. So it's different than I was thinking, but I love the flavor of all that cheese.
I like the texture of everything too. Mm-hmm. Everything's got a really good crunch to it. There's nothing. But it's not
soft
or anything like that.
Nothing's too soft. This is a very crunchy snack mix.
Yeah. They're all about the same texture as pretzels or breadsticks or whatever.
So, and I do think this would satisfy you eating this. And there's 4.5 servings in there. So I personally don't think I would even be tempted to, like a lot of things I'm tempted to eat, especially with a snack mix. I can eat a lot of it. This one's different for me because I like it, but there's nothing to make me want to keep eating too much of it. Right. Like there's no peanuts in it, which I love.
It's all basically one flavor.
Yeah, there's none of those, we like those corn pieces that you get. There's none of those. There's just certain things. We love sesame sticks. There's none of those.
No, this is literally pretzels and bread. Pretzels and bread, really, is what it is.
Yes. So I would eat some of this, like a handful of this, and I would probably be done with it. Yeah. Not that it's not good, but it doesn't have all those other things that I want.
I agree. It's literally just kind of one flavor. Sometimes you'll get a little bit of the pretzel flavor, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Usually these are my favorite, but I think I actually like
bagel
these.
chips.
Yeah, but I think I actually like these little bread stick.
I like the breadsticks too. Yeah.
Those are nice.
And you don't need to, you wouldn't want to add anything to it. Like,
no, I can't imagine.
No, because I mean, it really is just a nice cheese flavor.
Right.
Okay, so now we have the corn nuts. Corn nuts loaded taco. We have reviewed a lot of corn nuts on the channel. This was just one that we, I think it's new. A third of a cup is 130 calories, and there are 4 servings in this bag.
I think it's funny how the theming of that bag matched the Doritos bag. Pretty, not dead on, but it's pretty close.
Yeah,
it has the 2 neon lines.
Yes.
The Doritos has the 2 neon lines.
The 2 neon lines that were at the top of the bag.
Star shape.
Yeah.
And, it's very similar to that.
Okay.
Are they made by the same people?
Well, these are made by Hormel Foods, so no.
Huh, that's weird.
In Austin, Minnesota.
Because you would have thought they were trying to kind of go together. Like, I used to think corn nuts were like the hardest substance known to man when I was a kid.
They probably were hard to our young mouths. I love the flavor. I love tacos.
I mean, I wasn't that young. I was like a teenager.
I love tacos, taco meat. Corn nuts. If anybody's ever seen the movie Heathers, you'll remember the reference to corn nuts. You probably don't remember that, do you?
Nope.
I've seen that movie about 100 times.
Yeah, I've seen it twice, maybe. Those are good.
Yes.
They did. They basically took corn nuts and shook a package of
taco seasoning, and it reminds you once you put the taco seasoning in your ground beef. Yeah, that's what it tastes like. It tastes like it has that taco seasoning in your ground beef. I think they're delicious.
They're very, very good. The corn flavor still comes through too. So.
And they're not too hard. They are
crunchy, but it's not like you're eating hard candy or anything.
Right, exactly. Not as hard candy.
Right.
Okay, so now the Doritos Late Night Sizzlin Cheeseburger.
And we love the taco one.
This says it has 9 servings, about 11 chips, 28 grams is 150 calories.
So hopefully they did a good job on this one. Because I bought I think it was the loaded taco. I bought that a couple of times after they came out. So hopefully these are as good.
That's interesting.
Very pickly.
Well, that was the first thing I got.
Yeah, and then you go, well.
Then it tastes like it's
ketchup mustard kind of flavor.
Then it tastes like a Wendy's cheeseburger, because isn't Wendy's the one that cooks it over the flame?
Burger King.
Okay, Burger King. I don't eat out enough to know. But it very specifically tastes like that char-broiled.
Yeah, I could see a little smoke.
Yes,
yeah.
That's what it tastes like. It tastes like pickle and char-broiled.
I could see that. Yeah, I got a little bit of the ketchupy kind of flavor too.
Okay, I can see that too.
Mostly pickle though.
Pickle and char-broiled.
It's not the good pickle.
Amazing.
It's not the good pickles you get out of the jar though. It's the sliced pickle that you buy at a restaurant. That they put on the hamburgers in the restaurant because they don't taste as good as a jar pickle.
Right. And when I say that's amazing, I mean that's amazing that they got those flavors in that chip.
Yeah, not a chip I'd want to buy again.
No, I mean that's why I don't want you to take that. That's amazing. Like I would buy those all the time. I think it's cool that they got those flavors in those Doritos, and you really the traditional like Doritos cheese. You really don't get that. You are buying that to taste that cheeseburger. Why did they say sizzling? Was it supposed to be hot?
No, I think sizzling is the
char-broiled.
char-broiled.
Oh, okay. See, I took it different. I was thinking sizzling that these were going to be hot, and that's why I put them last in the lineup, because I thought, oh, these are going to be hot cheeseburgers.
It's probably fit as last anyway, because it is probably the strongest flavor, that pickle.
It is. That pickle is stronger than anything here.
I wish they would cut down a little bit on the pickle and brought a little bit more of the ketchup mustardy kind of flavor and a little bit more of the meaty kind of flavor. Instead, all I'm getting is pickle and then this like smoky grilled flavor.
I think they did a good job.
They did an okay job.
And I think there's a lot of people who are really going to like those.
It kind of does remind you of, I've had some like what I would consider sloppy cheeseburgers where you go buy them in the restaurant and they're falling all apart and they're, you know.
Like Five Guys?
Yeah, but they're not the most expensive cheeseburgers in the world. You know, it's like
not Five Guys, because they are the most expensive.
It's one of those places you go late at night when, you know, there's only 4 places open and they're usually these cheaper places, you know. I'll say cheaper places. Yeah. That's what that does remind me of. So, kind of like a diner burger. Right. Not that a diner's cheap, because they're not. Yeah, they're okay. I wouldn't get them again. I'd rather have the taco ones.
Yeah, and I think they're only at Kroger, at least for right now. If you found them somewhere else, Kroger owns stores, Ralph's, stuff like that. So, yeah, if you probably only find them there, but you'll have to let us know if you've given them a try and what you thought of them.
Yeah, what did you think about them? What flavors did you get out of them?
These are 3 very different snacks with 3 very different flavors, but let's assume they're all the exact same amount of money.
If money was not
money was not an issue, what flavor would I go for? I would go for the taco flavor.
I would go for the cheese.
The cheese. So there you have it. So I will have a picture for you at the end, and thanks for watching.